Okay, right. What the fuck went on there? Right, welcome back, Shining Skunk. Right, we're live. Oh, it should be. Anyway, yeah, you're live. Okay, alright. Welcome back to my Spyro the Dragon live stream / YouTube video. Well, I know we're a minute in, but I'm always skeptical about when starting these streams now. I'm not sure if I'm live or not. Because ever since that little hiccup in my Crash Bandicoot 2 live stream, it cut like the first 2 minutes out. So anyway, we're here. We're here. Welcome back. So we're in the second world. And we're about to jump into Clifftown. You've got to keep your eyes extra peeled, and you've got to keep your noggin switched on in this one, because you can easily like dismiss areas you've looked. So now is when the game starts to test your wits about finding these gems. This is where you've got to start looking in like every corner. One thing to keep note of is these cauldrons. So you flame them and you get a gem come out. And when I last played this, I went through this game and I didn't know there was there's gems in the cauldron. And I was going all over this place thinking, where's all these gems? I was missing a whole load of them. Like quite a big number. And I couldn't, it just went past, blew over my mind, went past my mind. Check everywhere. Did you hear that like little sound? Nah, 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 nah. That's when you know there's a thief nearby.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Okay. My live stream is always in the orange. Always in the orange. Right. Let's carry on. Just keep checking the YouTube. I got him. So you can easily like fling yourself or catch yourself running off the edge. Let me just double check how many eggs are in here. Oh, there's just one. We don't want to jump down in all that black currenty stuff. That's that one up there. I might be, okay, I'm all bag of nerves, like, all paranoid, thinking, is everything going? I have to like just double check my mic was on. That's not that. I think there's like a hidden tunnel somewhere. Right, and this one, there's like this box. You can't flame it, you can't charge it. You've got to look for like fireworks, which I was trying to flame one over there, but I couldn't quite reach it. So we need to get on the roof and flame it from there, and that'll open it.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
I think we will, but first I want to get all this stuff here. Will we make it? Yes. I think there's 500 in this one. And once you get up here the first time, there's a shortcut, so you don't have to keep going to the top of those buildings and flying over here.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind there.
So there's a whirlwind there that we can use. What have we got to do? Alright, so that just helps us get back to the top there. Can you hear like a whirring sound? That's someone next door's turned the water on, which you can hear the boiler. wish I just had my own place, my own safe haven, so I can just do what I want. Right, so we wanna get up on that building. I think that's what we have to do. Just trying to remember how I get the height to do it. Oh, what? There's still two. So it must be a green one still lurking around. There it is. Let's just check the inventory. Right, 4 out of 4. Got the egg. 3 out of 3. Right, let's go home. Let's go home. Right, so oh shit. Right, so we've been recording for what? It's saying 12.5 minutes. So what did OBS say? Nearly 13 minutes. So I think it's going to chomp out 30 seconds, or the first 30 seconds. Let me just. Sorry, I'm not moving. It's this computer because I'm on the desktop page for OBS, and I've got to switch back to Windows 8 dashboard to click where my internet is, where I open the YouTube page. Got to invest in a better PC and just go back to Windows 7. It's just Windows 8 is shit. I hate the whole layout of it. It's just annoying. The way you got to find things and click about. Anyway, this is the ice cabin. And this one we've got a bit of backtracking to do, I think.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
rescue Tudor.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Is the game trying to tell me something there? Alright, so to come back this way for the key, I think I can make that down there. So yeah, if you're watching this spooky game, if you decide if you're gonna go for it and get this game, or if you seen it and you think you're gonna pass on it and get Donkey Kong 64 instead. Well, to me they're both good games. But Donkey Kong 64, I've never finished it. I've tried it, and there's a few missions or a few tasks in that one I just can't do it. Everything's like, most things in that game are like time limits. Check there ain't nothing else.
Thank you for releasing me.
And yeah, one other game that I want to play or want to live stream is the Pokemon games. I've been watching some of your live stream where you were streaming your Pokemon games, and I've got Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. And I was thinking of streaming those like through the GameCube because I've got the Game Boy player for that. I think of doing that, but what puts me off is I don't want to put the cartridge in and the save file just erases itself, because that's the thing with these old Pokemon games. The save battery dies quickly. But I've had a look at my ones, and mine are still working. Mine have still got like old saves on there. And if anything, I might if out of the three, I would probably do Pokemon Yellow, because that's where it started for me. That's my first Pokemon game. I remember being in, just starting secondary school, which is about what 12 years old, whatever year in school you are, well, whatever year at school you are in when you're 12. And that was like the Pokemon phase where everyone was into the Pokemon cards, and after that everyone was like getting into the Pokemon games. Some people were playing Pokemon Blue and Red, and then as I was about to get into it, Pokemon Yellow come out, and that's when I got my first Pokemon, my first Game Boy Color. That was the lime green one. And I did find a Game Boy Color in the charity shop one time. I got it, and I got rid of it because it wasn't the same color that I had way back then. I want the lime green one. But yeah, I'm not in a rush to get one. I've got the Game Boy SP as well. For everything, I'm not sure. I hope I ain't passed anything. Oh, so I came through there, come down here, went that way, there, over there.
Done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
23 minutes. So we got the 4 out of 4. So how do I get those? How do I get those 1-ups up there? Release me, Spyro. Alright, we don't desperately need them, but it would be nice to get them. I think I know how you get them. I think where I jumped down, right, from up there, I've obviously got to... fly to them. Right, let's just check. 4 out of 4. There's no egg in this one. Alright. Well, we've got 12 1-ups anyway, so sod the 1-ups. I'm not gonna jeopardize time and effort and the performance we have right now just to get 3 1-ups. I don't plan on dying 12 times, so let's check the inventory. So we've done Dry Canyon, Cliff Town, Ice Cavern, So that's 3. But I think some worlds have 4 levels in them. Piss off. So that's Dr. Shemp. Before we do that, I want to do the. I want to show you guys the special stages. It's just the first one, Night Flight. It's actually the second one. The special state, the flying stage in the first world, opens up when we find a certain dragon in a certain level or a certain world, and he'll tell you how to unlock it. Because we're in the first world where there's the waterfall, and you've got the stepping stones in the pond. You have to jump on each one, and they light up. But if you did it now, it wouldn't work. You have to wait for the guy to tell you about it. So these flying stages, you've got like things to collect before the time runs out, and you can get more time if you collect things, or as you. It'd be better if I just do it. I think I missed one. No, I didn't. Yeah, but these can be really frustrating. Like if you don't have a route to go, like you don't have a plan, and you're just flying around, hoping for the best. We didn't get it. We nearly did. So as you can see, as you pick them off, you gain time. But I was too busy thinking if I got this that circle. I haven't got a set route. When you go through when you get the rings, it tells you to go right, doesn't it? Right, this is one of the easier ones. It gets more difficult than this. Sake. What? It said I crashed? I didn't crash. Fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake! I just needed a little bit more time. You just gotta keep doing it and doing it until you like get a plan of where you're going. And also hammering the X button makes you go a bit faster. Maybe that's where I was going wrong. Fucking hell. That was some fucking work. Why was I doing? I was failing it. At first I was a bit like derpy about what route to do everything, but we did it. New record 111.88. Alright, we don't want to try again. You don't get nothing for like getting good times. And obviously for completing the course you get the gems. In fact, I'm not sure you have to do everything in one sitting. Like if you just get one of everything and then come back and then get the remainders, I'm not sure if it still counts as getting all the gems. I have to test that theory. Get all the chests and then stop, and then get all of the other ones and then stop. Does it still count as your gems? Yeah, and the boss for this one is pretty much just a bigger version of those things running at us. But he doesn't have the same, he doesn't attack, he just looks the same. Oh! The camera is disgusting right there. I want to get that key. that from here? We'll do it for time. No, not too bad. Nearly 40 minutes.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
Hint, hint. Sake. What? Fuck. What is going on? What the fuck? Why is it? It's not doing it. So maybe we will die 12 times. This boss is fucking easy. What's going on? Check out no gems. But we're not done there, people. Oh, 300? I think so. 3311. And that's it. We're done. We're done with World 2. Right, how do we get to the next area? That's right. There's the balloon guy. So let's just check the inventory. 224444443333. Yep. Okay. I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you are ready. Or we can stay here if you haven't collected everything, but we have. So right, we'll go to the Magic Crafters. So here we are. This is the Magic Crafters, and this is the world of illusion, of trickery, where things can rise and change shape and all sorts. So this is where all the wizards are. Faggot. But yeah, we're going to stop the stream there in a minute. Just want to check. We would have raced him out of there, and how would we? He would have been blocked off, or he would have just ran back. Right, so let's just get this dragon here, and we'll stop the stream in a minute.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Okay, so we're on World 3. We will continue and progress a bit further in the next stream, which might be a bit later or tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to play a bit of Splatoon later on. So yeah, I'm gonna stop there, have a bath, and all that. Just do all that stuff. So thanks for watching. I hope you stick around and keep your eyes peeled for the next stream or the next video, and we'll do this. So yeah, peace, and I'm out.